Hello Samaritans, can I help you? Samaritans provide emotional support to people in distress and at risk of dying by suicide. We believe that being listened to, in confidence, and without a fear of being judged, can alleviate feelings of distress, including those which may lead to suicide. We believe that by listening to a person's problems and offering them the space and time to work things through may help them find the strength to find a way forward. We are available 24 hours a day when alternative avenues of support are not. All calls to us are totally confidential. Self-harm is hurting yourself as a result of painful emotions. It can range from cutting to burning to the more extreme action of taking an overdose. The two most common reasons given for self-harming are to find relief from a terrible state of mind and because I wanted to die. We encourage people to contact us early to talk about difficult feelings before they feel that suicide is their only option. We are here for anybody in emotional distress.
I had two fairly desperate people really, both with quite serious problems, and just wanted to talk to somebody to sort of maybe see a way forward really, or just to because sometimes if you talk to people, the fact that someone's listening just gives them almost some space to find out what's going on in their lives.
Generally speaking, I would say the ones that just ring and say, thank you for being there, and I just wanted to talk to someone unconnected to my situation, and the fact that there'll be no comeback, you're there, and some calls are even just to say thank you for being there, as short as that. And that is so, it just makes me feel, thank God I was here. I feel as if I'm in a very privileged position, generally anyway, to be taking a call and to be sharing, be it a problem, be it a crisis, be it anything, with someone.
When we have a difficult call, we fall back on our training. We remain calm. We offer emotional support. Concentrate on the person's feelings. Your feelings don't matter. It's a caller. Always a caller, never you.
The thing that makes me do the job still is sometimes you get a call that's really good. You're able to just listen to someone for an hour, up to an hour, something like that. At the end of it, they say, oh, that's great, I feel so much better through it, and talk that through. It's the kind of thing that makes me keep on coming back.
Common reasons for contacting us are relationship and family problems, abuse, loss of a friend or family member through bereavement, loss of a job, work problems, college and study-related stress, money difficulties, loneliness, and physical and mental health problems.
The odd thing is that there was one very strange call that sticks in my mind, which was of a woman who was apparently totally on her own and without any sort of personal resources. And the thing that she really loved was keeping small creatures, I think it was guinea pigs. And she had a couple of guinea pigs, and one of these guinea pigs had died. And the death of one of these animals totally devastated her. And it was just so sad.
We do get strange calls. Some we cannot figure out why this person is calling. One of the callers was a gentleman asking, how does a washing machine work? and you think to yourself, right, washing machine. What I asked him was why he needs to know how a washing machine works. Has he just bought? Has he lost the instructions? We go through all those sort of things. And no, he's had the washing machine quite a few years. So then you start thinking, why can't he work this washing machine? What is the reason? So you just ask the simple question, what's the reason you can't work this washing machine? And the tragedy was that a week earlier his wife had died. She had terminal cancer, she knew she had it, and at no time did she allow him to work the washing machine. And it was just an inlet for him to talk to Samaritans and talk about his feelings. And yes, he was feeling suicidal. Even something simple about how does a washing machine work, he was feeling suicidal.
I had a call from a man that he was a teacher and he had been done for having an affair with a pupil, and he was going to end his life that night, he said, and he was sitting watching his house with his children because his wife had turned him out. And then he wrote to the Samaritans, I mean this was a few years ago, and he wrote to the Samaritans and he said, thank you, tell the volunteers, thank you for being there at my lowest ebb. And he hadn't done it. And I felt really special.
One of the particular ones I had was abuse. And often it's extremely difficult for people to talk about abuse. And this person had spoken, I was the first person that she'd spoken to. It was quite horrendous. Well, it was quite a difficult call really, because another family member was involved, and that up until that point hadn't admitted to it, and then this was causing all sorts of problems within the family, because it was like opening a can of worms really. So it wasn't just her dealing with it, but other family members too. So that was quite a hard one really. But again, when somebody tells you something for the first time, it's a bit of a privilege really that they've chosen a Samaritan to talk to. And again, we're just there to listen to what they've got to say.
The other call?
The other call was probably not so difficult really. It was just somebody who's, again, suffering with, actually they were bipolar. And, you know, they've got support. They've got a community psychiatric nurse, or CPN as we call them. They have a psychiatrist. But they only see those people once a fortnight with the psychiatrist. It can be a much longer period, so we're there to fill that void. Often they phone when they've just had an appointment, because they're either upset by something that's happened or been said and they need to talk it through. So again, that was again a rewarding call.
There have been over 500,000 contacts made to the Leicester branch of Samaritans since it was formed in 1964. Some volunteers go into the county's prisons